Well, it's good for him to leave if that's what he wants to do, but not for those reasons. Aaron Rodgers is not leaving the Green Bay Packers because of Tom Brady's legacy and trying to follow in his footsteps. Aaron Rodgers is leaving the Packers because he doesn't believe in the Packers. He doesn't believe in Brian Gutekunst. So let's be clear there. Aaron Rodgers needs to understand, though, that this team is still a really good team. It's a contender. Like, Aaron Rodgers has an opportunity to win the Super Bowl in Green Bay. Like, I'm shocked that they only have one with Aaron Rodgers. Every year they're so close. Every year they're one of the better teams. And somehow, some way, they find a way to lose it, whether it's towards the end of the season or in the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers is the MVP, Nick. Aaron Rodgers can still do it at a high level. Now, all they need to do on the defensive side is give him a couple more opportunities. Let's turn the ball over. Tips and overthrows. We got to have those. Tips and overthrows. You got to come down with the ball. You got Aaron Rodgers on the other side, all right? And then with Aaron Rodgers, he just needs to, when he's walking in the hallway, and he knows, like Brian Gutekunst, his whole routine, just go the other way. Just go the opposite way. Guys, just stay away from each other at this point. Oh. And then try to find a way to make it through the season. That's all this is about.
Yeah, I do the old movie diva thing and send a memo that says, Brian Gutekunst, if you see me in the hallway, eyes down, no discussion, no eye contact. In fact, you turn and go the other way. I'm going where I'm going. I'm Aaron bleeping Rodgers. But I think this is interesting for a number of reasons. Because the idea is that Aaron Rodgers, why is he upset with Brian Gutekunst and the Packers? Oh, hey. He's upset because they have not put him in the best position to win a championship. Okay, I get that. And I also understand some people would say, hey, Brandon's saying come down with the tips and overthrows. Your defense came down with 3 of them, courtesy of Tom Brady in the second half of the NFC Championship game, and the offense actually didn't capitalize enough in that game where you could have made your second Super Bowl. But I think most people agree the Packers have not done a great job surrounding Rodgers and building the team around Rodgers, right? Well, demanding a trade, which of course he hasn't yet done, it's not the NBA where it's like, I demand a trade and I demand a trade to this place. So, hey, New Orleans, you want to trade me? Great. I'm Anthony Davis. You're trading me to the Lakers. Hey, Houston, I'm James Harden. You want to trade me? Great. You're trading me to the Nets. And so for Rodgers, it's like, okay, you want out of Green Bay, but because you don't like the GM. But you want to, have you seen Mike Mayock's body of work? Because it ain't great, because Vegas might trade for you. You want to go to Carolina? They've got Christian McCaffrey and not a whole hell of a lot else. The quarterback's wilds, and this is where the Brady thing's interesting. Brady picked his destination. Peyton Manning picked his destination. I know Joe Montana didn't win a Super Bowl, but he had a hand in going to Kansas City, and by the way, they get to an AFC Championship game. Kurt Warner picked the Arizona Cardinals. Brett Favre were like, well, did it work out? Well, remember, Favre wanted to go to Minnesota. They traded him to the Jets, and then he got to Minnesota, where he was in overtime to go back to the Super Bowl. So what Rodgers, I think, wants is not only out, but the ability to pick where he goes. Because there's only a handful of places, Wilds, that I would say give Aaron Rodgers a better chance to win a Super Bowl than the one he currently has. And many of those teams, the Packers would say, not trading you there. Sorry, buddy, that's not where you're going. So I think the key thing with Brady is Brady didn't agree to that extension they offered him. Brady did have his freedom. Brady was able to pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And so I think it's about, will you actually have a better chance to win? Well, only if you pick the right team, not if Green Bay picks for you.
So the question for me, Brandon, is this. Is Aaron Rodgers making a strategic decision, or is he making a decision because he's angry at the Packers and he wants revenge at the Packers? Because when Brett Favre played for the Vikings, he wanted to beat the Packers. He was mad at the Packers. We just recently saw Tom Brady with Jim Gray still upset that some team passed on him. We don't know the team. And he said, you're sticking with that guy. And he wanted to get back at them. Aaron Rodgers is still mad at the 49ers for passing on him in the draft. Brady's mad that he's picked 199. It feels like great quarterbacks have this burning sort of grudge that fuels them to greatness. But I wonder if that can become an impediment on your career, greatness. If he wants to leave the Packers because he's so mad, he's going to go off to a team that maybe doesn't give him the best chance. So the question to you is this. Do you think it's a wise move to have anger sort of fueling your decision?
Yeah, but also when Nick talked about the NBA, James Harden, he talked about AD leaving New Orleans and going to LA. Those are superstars. Aaron Rodgers is a superstar. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers can dictate the terms. Aaron Rodgers can pick where he wants to go. So yeah, I think it's a little bit of both, right? Like, if it depends on the circumstances. Like if you are a guy that's like, you know what, it's just not working out here. I just want to move on. Let's just burn that bridge. Let's move on. Fine. Then when we see each other, then no love. In between the lines, 60 minutes, let's get after it. But in this situation, Tom Brady's situation, you've been there 16 years. You were there 19 years. And you're disrespected. Yeah, there's a little bit of that. But on the other side, there's also, look, man, if you guys don't love me, then I'll go somewhere else. I'll go finish my career, win a Super Bowl or two. That's the plan there. So I think it's a little bit of both, Nick.
Yeah, and I also think when we talk about following in Brady's footsteps, Wilds, maybe we should take that literally. Because, listen, some have asked Nick, are you finally, going to give up the ghost on Tom Brady's done? The answer to that question is probably not. And I'm crunching the numbers. I've got this Brady dossier last year that ruined me. And I'm like, you know what? Age 44 Brady, maybe age 44 is when he finally falls off the cliff. And after this year, the Bucs are like, Tom Brady, get out of here. We got your Super Bowl. And then Aaron Rodgers can follow footsteps literally right to Tampa Bay. Got that great defense, got the wide receivers. So maybe it's not just like the idea of Brady's footsteps, but he could rent a house from him, all of these things. I'm just saying, just keep it out there as a possibility if Brady does finally plummet off that damn cliff.
A good possibility.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.